Hi everybody, welcome very much to the Silver League 2025 quarterfinals. This is game number 2 out of best of 5, and we have with us today two amazing players. In the color blue it's Numudan playing as the Chinese. In the color red is SortOf as the Japanese, and so Numudan is winning 1-0 at the time. SortOf here with the Japanese will try to challenge for a win here to tie the series. Dark Age Barracks opening. Interesting play from Japan here. It will be Spear or Samurai. I'm not sure. I'm sure you should support the tournament organizers, EGCTV on Twitch and YouTube, using the links down below if you're watching on YouTube, or by typing in the chat on Twitch, !Tech3 or !Silver League as well, to check the tournament's website. And that Spearman is heading towards the gold of Numudan, I'm pretty sure. No, maybe just here. Maybe SortOf didn't scout just yet. Oh no, he didn't. So he's now about to scout the base of Numudan, and then he'll give proper commands to that Spearman. Numudan know? Does he know about the Dark Age Barracks? No, he does not. So he's totally blind about that plan. Enough gold almost gathered for the age up. Maybe the Numudan went with the village opening, but no Imperial official opening. Interesting. Always interesting to see the different ways Chinese can play early game. Two Spearmen already here. Villagers getting low. Good movements from Numudan, pulling the villagers away. Those two very, very low HP, but he keeps them alive. A lot of villagers will go down here. Nice formation blocking. Numudan using the healthy villagers to block the path of the Spearman, so no villagers go down. Idle time is caused, but Shadow Edge is here anytime now for Numudan. Just needs to deliver 8 food. Meanwhile, SortOf still a bit far away. He did invest into 4 Spearmen. Is he pushing the deer? Yes. Okay, this strategy is now super common. But wait, Numudan will not have enough gold to buy an Imperial official. He has to go like mine here, and there we go. That's what he does. Because once you can have one Imperial official, then you can collect gold from the mill and from the lumber camp. So getting driven away from gold is not that damaging. Of course, it's not the best situation, but you can still manage around that eventuality. SortOf, Kura Storehouse, no Shinobis today, no Coca Township, Sedge. SortOf pushing the deer away, very far away to the base of Numudan with their Spearman. So Numudan can't do the deer push, he needs to go to professional scouts if he wants that deer. Other deer super far away as well. That other deer SortOf could have done that. It will take a long time, but it was totally possible. He brought the deer near to those houses that are near to the berries. That's one good advantage, one good flexibility of the Japanese. By using the farmhouse, you get a house and a drop-off point. So this deer technology coming in, several techniques, will help even further. Plus the efficient location of the farmhouse, that with deer economy will be super crazy. We have the professional scouts being now researched for Numudan. That deer back here is really close. He can profit quickly from that. 3 archers already for Numudan. SortOf lost one of the spearmen, and now going back home to fight the wolf. And the spearmen just keep pushing the deer further and further away. SortOf really doesn't want Numudan to have nothing to do with those deer. Some of them being brought back home. Spearman from SortOf intercepted a little bit, but nothing out of the ordinary. Still a lot of deer coming through. Barbican of the Sun, great choice to protect the gold. Protects the stone as well, protects the berries there, important. If we are really on an emergency on the Chinese territory, those berries will be very helpful. But we see a switch into Yumiya Shigaru, the archer units from the Japanese. So SortOf wants to pick some villagers perhaps. under the Barbican, under the meal gathering from the deer. He's making a lot of archers, sort of. 13 archers so far. Only 6 for Numudan. Maybe he's thinking about castles, not making Zugunu. I'll just make archers, perhaps. Numudan, I mean, also now adding horsemen into his composition. No spearmen. Frontline will be horsemen. So the Zugunu and the archers, they have to kill the spearmen rather quickly to make sure Numudan's horsemen stay alive. And he already lost one horseman, I believe. But no, still alive. SortOf remains in the front line, trying to deny those professional scouts. Very, very important play, but Castle Edge is here in the name of Numudan. Astronomical clock tower is the choice. No more deer. I mean, that one entire pack is already under the mill. Here, one... No, maybe those deer. Those are 2 deer. I think it was from here. So 2, 5. Only 2 deer carcasses brought from that over there. Here we have a spearman. We still have all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So no deer was taken from there. And the deer pack was into the base of SortOf and is still there. Floating 8, of course, is a choice for our Japanese player. Numudan moving forward with his horsemen and archers, SortOf ready to protect the relics. Numudan sees that with the scout. A fight for the relic might be happening here. Archers from SortOf looking to damage those Zugunu. Only 10 spearmen for SortOf though. Those numbers will go down very quickly to the archers and Zugunu of Numudan. Income per minute check. SortOf with 900 food per minute. Numudan with 800. SortOf with 200. Numudan with 300 wood per minute. And more gold as well. 100 more gold per minute for SortOf. 576. But Numudan is the one grabbing the first relic. He was able to defend that very nicely. Mounted Samurai, Yumi, Lancer from Numudan protecting the relic. Nice fight for the relics here. That deer is still patrolled. Mounted Samurai controlling the relic of Numudan. Oh, it'll go for some villagers, I believe. Yep, villager out of position. But you already see some more units for Numudan coming in to defend the relic. You'll see a switch into Anamushas? Nah. They're really bad versus Zugunu and archers. They will do a great job against the knights or the lancers of Numudan, but not at the moment. SortOf gets in position around the wood line of Numudan. The wall makes it harder for SortOf, only one angle of choice. Numudan should know what army going around. Villagers still finishing the wall though. Also being harassed by the wolf. 4 relics for Numudan. That's not looking good for SortOf. Also, he's heavily behind in economy. Wait. Second TC is here for SortOf. He missed villagers because he has Yorishiro on town center, but he's so much behind. Oh no, it's Song Dynasty from Chinese, never mind. So, almost 10 villager difference, 8 villager lead for Numudan. Now 9. Double archery range for SortOf, double barracks. Yorishiro's into stable, into town center. Okay, at least one relic for SortOf. He's not giving all the 5 to Numudan, his opponent of today. Numudan with an insane food eco. Is already farming? No. He's getting away from those berries. He cannot get this deer. Oh, we already have Nest of Beasts for Numudan. Second TC from SortOf, great play. Numudan sitting back a little bit now, accumulating those very powerful siege engines. 4 relics plus taxes is insane for the Chinese. That might be what actually makes SortOf not be able to scale with Numudan. That extra gold income is really, really important. SortOf has no Yorishiro into Forge, so no extra gold for him as well. He could get 2 TC Song Dynasty with double Yorishiro into Town Center, by the way. Right now he has 1 TC Song Dynasty and 1 TC normal. Versus 1 TC Song Dynasty, of course, is ahead. But it will stay... Sorry, it will still take some time to really get ahead. Now those Lancers resting, waiting for their opportunity to attack. They're chilling in the beach, like a good old Portuguese family. Mounted Samurai trying to raid, they get intercepted from Numudan's army, by Numudan's army, SortOf here trying to balance the gold accountings with 3 sacred sites under control. Emergency keep, Nest of Bees in the back line. Not really an engagement, SortOf chooses to disengage because of the Nest of Bees and mass ranged units. 2000 wood in the bank for Numudan. That smells like farming. The Japanese here in the hands of SortOf already with some farms, most of them were for free. There we go, double granary into a whole bunch of farms. Numudan was really needing that. No more food, only those berries over there available. Could go board with Imperial Official and generate an insane amount of food, but it's too risky. Takes too much time going there. Your Imperial Official is very far away from the rest of your economy. It's very open for the enemy to go there and attack it. Both players now buying their time once again. Numudan pushing forwards. 5 Nest of Bees. Hopefully SortOf has an answer to that, otherwise the game will end quickly. 40 Yumis. 9 Mounted Samurai. Not really... It doesn't have a consistent way to deal with the Nest of Bees, to be honest. Oh, there was an engagement over here. SortOf losing a lot of the front line. Nest of Bees doing insane damage. The archers will be at the mercy of the army of Numudan. SortOf forced to retreat, but Numudan also retreated. Maybe he doesn't want to lose any spearmen for future confrontations? Because I think Numudan could totally take care of SortOf's army right there. Oh, keep into the sacred site. Yeah, important to deny those. 6 minutes until SortOf's win condition activates. 2.5k food gold, I mean, in the bank for SortOf. He's basically just making spearmen and Yumis. How is he doing that? With only 17 vills on gold? But he only has one oh, the 3 securitites really help, I guess. 300 extra gold per minute. Nest of Bees. Looking to fire some shots. Horseman from SortOf. Go kinda to the wrong side. And get screwed by the Speedman and go down. Yeah, SortOf, I don't think he can win this fight. Under a keep, under 4 Nest of Bees, under 5 Nest of Bees, with no front line. What's the goal here? What's the intention here for SortOf? Just make sure Numudan stays here instead of going directly into the base? SortOf is 20 villagers ahead though. That's impressive. Oh, he killed 10 as well. Four minutes until Sacred Site victory condition, but I don't think SortOf can hold it. There's a lot of villagers in there, no protection. Japanese cannot build keeps in Castle Age, only in Imperial. So SortOf, if he wants keeps, he has to age up. Another engagement here in the middle. SortOf once again chewing more on what he can digest and forces him back once again. It's just the Nest of Bees are too powerful. Great Wall Gatehouse, that's Imperial Age for Numudan. Around the farms, it usually is. Here we go. Units can still pass over there though, but that will do good damage. It'll be a good way to disencourage enemy armies trying to raid in. Oh, nice. Monster Samurai raid. 3 extra villagers went down. SortOf, 30 villagers ahead. That's insane. His economy is through the roof. He's also went to the Imperial Age with Tairagashima Gunsmith, of course. He's getting some bombards. He wants to take care of that keep immediately. He could attack through the other angle. But sometimes it's just the challenge of taking down the keep is too important. Imperial Spies. Was it used recently? I think so. There is a lot of vision of Numudan into that base of SortOf. He just used it very, very recently. Because the cooldown only started a couple seconds ago. Numudan, although he's very... Bro, he's now 40 villagers behind. What? Because he has a lot of military. I mean, almost 40, not really. It's 35 villagers behind. But economy-wise, it's not that bad. Numudan with more gold per minute. And 700 less food per minute. That could be a big difference. SortOf is just way ahead on technology, bro. On economy, I mean. I wasn't expecting that versus the Chinese. But it can totally happen. Japanese with a surprise strong eco tactics. Oh, Lancers here from Numudan trying to infiltrate the Japanese base. Nothing happens. That's another keep on a big gold. This one closer to the base of SortOf. This could be a great stepping point into attacking the base of the Japanese player. Here, got the bombard. Another one, 2 bombards attacking that wooden palisade. That goes down. Keep could be in danger too. No more gold here for Numudan. But If he lets this go down, then enters to his base, also gets kinda open. Yes, you have Great Hall Gatehouse still defending there, but it's always better to be away from that. Still, I think SortOf will lose the fight here. He's getting more kills, 28 villager kills for SortOf. How is he finding all that damage? Yeah, it was a nice raid on the farms there. 29 villager kills versus 9. And SortOf with the second TC, and one of them is Song Dynasty. So he's ahead on that production. And new engagement this time. Nest of Bees will get some good clean shots. No. And it's now 6 of them instead of 5. Still no way to counter the siege for SortOf. He could use his bombard, but it takes a long time to kill. They are clock tower. So Numudan is Yuan Dynasty. So his units have more HP, now more movement speed. And Numudan is pushing SortOf in. Yeah, SortOf cannot defend this. SortOf keeps raiding so well. More villagers going down. That's unbelievable. 36 villager kills already. Those farms, bro. If you go into hiding, it's insane idle time. If you don't, you dead and lose villagers. The Japanese keep being holded by SortOf near the big gold, which is running out. Not a good sign for SortOf. They needs to go and claim this keep and this big gold as well. Oh, villagers? What were those villagers trying to do here? Maybe drop a tower on that small gold? Those guards coming in. A small attack as well on the keep. Keep actually goes down on the sacred side. Numudan loses that defensive advantage near the sacred side. 2k in the bank though for Numudan and almost 4k gold. You can't just keep spamming units. You need to choose the right type of units though. And the right comp. The right ratio of units. Now SortOf is the one getting his keep destroyed, will be able to defend. It's 2 bombards and 6 nest of bees. That's a lot of siege. Horsemen jump in the back to get one of the nest of bees, but they can't. They get killed immediately. Nest of bees shooting down, destroying everybody. Oh, come on. What? Well done, well done. Good push, good push. Numudan cleaning the enemy of SortOf. The economy of the military. Actually, bro, we have now again a 40 villager lead for SortOf. 3,000.3k food per minute. No, not 3,000k. 3.3k food per minute. That's insane. 60 villagers on food here for SortOf. You have to keep rolling those cavalry units that cost a lot of food. Security site will be neutralized. Bro, 89 villagers killed versus 40. That's insane. It's been a massacre in this game. Bombards and Chinese army coming in. There is a keep there, but the bombards will take quick care of it. All three secret sites belonging to SortOf. I don't think he can handle though. I don't think he can defend all of that. He has way less military than Numudan. But he has a bigger food bank. 6k in the food for SortOf. He could spam horsemen for days. Let's see how SortOf gets out of this situation with the Ottomans, with the Japanese. That's a lot of bombards, up to 4. Same for Numudan, but Numudan has clock tower bombards. Yeah, so they'll be harder to kill. Alright, nice push from Numudan. He's doing really well. Pushing forwards. A lot of idle villagers there, but they were repairing the nest of bees. And now, in the place of the old keep, a keep that belongs to Numudan himself. SortOf gets secret sites once again, all of 3 of them. But what does he need? He needs a good fight, of course. Maybe he needs more production, less villagers. Because Numudan just has more units and more siege. So very difficult for SortOf to compete in that department. And all the infrastructure of SortOf is going down. The farms are next, second DC, already destroyed by the way. But the villager advantage is still crazy. SortOf killed 129 eco units this game. Oh, more villagers? No, those are palace guards and spearmen. They look great in that teal. The calm before the storm is upon us. Double Forge? Maybe this one was a misclick, it was too far away. Still very respectable army for Numudan, but SortOf came in with similar numbers. Nice raid. The Great Hall Gate was defending, did good damage to the horsemen, but not too much. Let's check a look at the compositions. SortOf 33 archers, 14 horsemen, 13 palace guards, samurai I mean, and 7 hand cannoneers, 6 Ozutsu, 6 Bugeisha, 5 rams, 4 Yumi bannermen into Uma bannermen. Numudan 60 palace guards, 13 hand cannoneers, 6 nest of bees, 5 bombards, and 1 monk and 1 crossbow. I guess SortOf will beat it, you know. Spearman will just trade very nicely because of the archers into the enemy Spearman. Oh, sorry about that. Nice raid here, or at least attempt of raid for Numudan. Back in the middle. Numudan protecting his keep. Maybe it will go down. No, the units can kill the Rams in time. Easy. They'll just get found. They retreat. It's like a 50 villager difference between kills. Main TC also down for SortOf. No, he's still dead. Still alive. I confused it with the ruins of the second one. It's too much siege though. Numudan with so many nests of bees. And GG gets called, of course. The siege took the advantage here in the favor of Numudan. That is 2-0. SortOf now leaves Numudan on match point, and they really need something to make him fight for the semifinals. Thank you for watching. Use the links on below. I see you on the next time.